Hallo, 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 ihr gruselig singenden Boybands.
Until we look at you.
Ja, was auch immer. Und willkommen zurück zu 3 Minutes to Midnight. Ja, ich werde mich jetzt hier mal ein bisschen in der Stadt umschauen, weil die scheinen gerade alle irgendwie besessen und das schaue ich mir mal an. Oh, ein besessener Priester. Das ist immer, nie.
Come, admit your transgressions and those of your fellows, and ye shall be rewarded with a cleansing re-examination.
Vielleicht lieber nicht. Ich will nicht zu nah an Priester ran. Ah. Angelo schneidet Marco die Haare. Ich rede mal mit denen. Die sehen gerade ein bisschen gruselig aus.
Nightly greetings, Betty.
Nightly greetings, indeed.
Wow, you're in a really good mood. Have you been to anger management?
Anger? That would be very unorderly. Marco, remain motionless. I do not wish to accidentally lacerate your ear.
Most assuredly, Angelo. I shall maintain my current state of motionlessness.
They're friendly all of a sudden. Suspicious. Maybe I should be careful. Nah, when has the Mafia ever stabbed someone in the back? You really think somebody would come for a trim at this time of night?
Certainly. Everyone knows the importance of having an orderly appearance.
But wouldn't your hair get messed up when you went to sleep?
Not if you slept in an orderly fashion, Betty.
What happened to sleeping with the fishes?
Fishes? Sleeping underwater is very unorderly, Betty. You would be unable to breathe.
If you are considering sleeping in unorderly locations, I would suggest you attend re-examination at your earliest convenience.
What happened to your Italian?
Everyone in our community speaks within the established parameters of the standard English language.
But earlier tonight, you weren't.
If that were true, we would be awaiting re-examination. Currently, we are not awaiting re-examination. Therefore, you must be in error.
Now, Betty, unless you have questions related to grooming or personal maintenance, you should return to your assigned duties.
Don't you think you're done with that shave? If you keep going, you might hit bone.
For Angelo to reach my skull, he would have to purposefully stab me with his scissors, and that would be highly unorderly.
Worry not, Betty. There are 0.27 inches of connective tissues between the skin and the cranium.
I'm pretty sure you just pulled those numbers out of your hat.
That would be impossible, as I am not wearing a hat.
Nightly farewell, I guess.
Likewise.
I think I'm starting to draw too much attention to myself.
Marco DeLuca, professional roadblock, peerless extortionist, and Angelo's cosmetic experiment? Angelo Martinelli. Approaching him is like walking in a minefield. You need to tread carefully.
Is Betty present because she requires a haircut?
Well, I do not think she is here for a shave.
Okay, was gibt's hier Neues? Macht die Polizei?
There's none left.
Unter den Zellen? Ah, der ist endlich wach. Und nicht betroffen.
I wish I'd never set foot in this cursed goddamn town. Well, looks like it's gonna be yet another lonely night in this cell.
Allow me to correct your previous statement, my fellow unorderly citizen. You are not alone. I, Ben Zen, am also present.
Oh, this is just great. The one time I get the chance to talk to someone other than Amos. And they're as weird as he is. Your eyes. You're not like them.
Like them? What are you talking about? Who are you?
Never mind. I haven't spoken to anyone in months. Who are you? What's happening?
Hey, es gehört sich so, dass derjenige, der hinter Gittern sitzt, die Fragen zuerst beantwortet. Ja, das.
Rule is, the guy in the cage answers the questions first.
I'm Laszlo. Laszlo Hardy, a professional security alarm salesman. Can I interest you in... oh. Sorry, force a habit. And you are?
I'm Betty, professional problem solver.
You wouldn't happen to be here to free me, would you?
Just because I solve problems doesn't mean I can solve all of them.
No.
How did you end up in jail?
No, it was all a setup.
Sagt das nicht jeder Häftling, Mr. Hardy? Ich werde mich wohl auf dein Wort verlassen müssen? Ja, genau. Und jetzt erzählst du mir, dass das alles eine Verschwörung der Regierung ist.
Yeah, right. And now you'll tell me it's all some government conspiracy.
No, listen to me. I'm telling the truth. They got the FBI to frame me for something I didn't do.
The FBI? Really?
Yes, and the sheriff's in on it too. They all ganged up on me.
Watch it. Sheriff Coltrane is one of the best sheriffs this town can remember.
Well, if you like the guy so much, why don't you marry him?
The hell did that come from?
Oh, just leave me alone, would ya?
So, did you actually do anything bad? Tell me the truth.
I came to this town to pitch a new alarm system to the mayor. But that pig-headed woman turned me down.
Since when do salespeople take rejection personally?
That's because it wasn't just one. It was the one. I'd never failed a sale before, so I spent a few days drowning my sorrows at Max's. Let me tell you, I was drunker than a mule on Cinco de Mayo. I ended up in the park, and then I saw it.
What was it?
The bank's alarm system. A Templeton's Unsafe 5000. An insult to everything I hold dear. Long story short, it turns out that aggravated alarm assault on the same night someone robs the bank was a bad idea. They charged me with grand larceny, threw me in here, and that's where I've been since.
Well, that sucks. Do they even feed you down here?
Ugh, yeah. They keep bringing me this gloopy thing.
Ugh. Did you really?
Ugh, hell no. I've been feeding it to the rats and roaches.
What rats and roaches?
Exactly.
I just wanted to catch up with you. You know, what you've been up to, the places you've seen.
Oh, look at you, mocking an innocent man.
Okay, das hat mir jetzt nicht viel gebracht. Ah, hier geht's noch weiter. Hab ich gar nicht gewusst.
Hey, so how long are you in here for?
Until we have undergone our well-deserved re-examinations, of course.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever you say. Oh, I'm so pale from being down here all year that I could scare a ghost.
Was ist das hier für eine dreckige Zelle?
Oh god, that's disgusting. Please don't make me look at that again. Ew, what's that in the toilet? It's everywhere.
Dann rede ich noch mal hier mit Ben.
Ben's in. He took his freedom for granted, and now...
What's up, Doc?
Doc, as in doctor? What a preposterous proposition. Using the incorrect form of address is highly unorderly.
Jeez, relax. You're quite jumpy tonight.
I am not jumping, Betty. I am in charge of gas refilling tasks and border patrols.
How long do you think Amos is gonna keep you in here?
I have no doubt that Sheriff Coltrane will release me after my behavior has returned to orderly parameters.
So, you're just going to sit here and wait?
Affirmative. What else can I do in this situation?
Escape? Riot? Bang on the bars and scream? I don't know.
Attempts to escape or riots are extremely unorderly behaviors, Betty. Do you perhaps require re-examination?
If you're here, who's guarding the gas station?
Any appropriately ranked member of our community is allowed to replace me at my designated He's allowed to replace me at my Get the hell off my property! You gotta save it, Betty! It's in danger! Everyone's in danger! You gotta...
What? I gotta what? Ben, tell me!
Apologies, Betty. I seem to be experiencing some unorderly emotional distress. Regardless, be advised that you are not permitted to use the facilities due to your social rank.
What the heck is going on here?
About the examination, can you at least tell me what to expect? Any tips?
There are 2 technicians, Tommy and Jimmy. Make sure to ask for Jimmy when you arrive. He always gives you a gloopy lollipop in the recovery room.
Okay, ask for Jimmy. Got it, thanks.
Okay.
Oh no, why are you here now? I thought I had until next week. I don't have all of it yet, but it's coming. I just need more time, I swear. Amos, I need Gloopy and I need it now. Please, I'm begging you.
What the?
No, not my legs. One more day, just one more day. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Tomorrow, double the amount. I swear to God.
Was geht denn da ab in dem Spiel?
I'd rather not spend the night in a cell.
Strafzettel.
Parking tickets from the sheriff to the sheriff. That's some dedication to the letter of the law. At least the town had the budget for a decent sheriff's car. Wait a second. Is the star just a sticker? Dumb question. Of course it is.
Ich rede mal mit dem Sheriff.
Hey, Sheriff Coltrane. How's it going?
Nightly greetings, Betty. Order is being maintained at a satisfactory level.
Glad to see the situation hasn't gotten worse while I was away.
Astutely observed, Betty. Your words are duly appreciated. Now, what seems to be the pickle?
Something's bothering me, and I'd like your help.
At your service, Betty.
Have you seen my mom?
The disparity between our social ranks does not allow me to share that kind of information with you.
I'm sure it'll be okay. After all, I'm her darling daughter.
Family relations do not affect your rank. Since Chuck's promotion last month, you are currently the lowest ranked member of our community.
Wait, Chuck? The plant?
Precisely.
Any progress with the townsfolk's lost memories?
The community's memories have been taken away.
Duh, tell me something I don't know.
The centrifugal speed of Earth is 17,670 miles per hour.
Okay, I didn't know that one. But that's not what I meant.
You are welcome.
Amos, your eyes. They're so shiny.
That is correct. However, I see your glow has dimmed. Please attend re-examination at your earliest convenience.
Can they fix my nearsightedness? I never see problems coming my way.
Re-examination is the solution to every problem, Betty. I will move your appointment up to tomorrow at sunrise.
Yay! Can we talk about your basement dwellers?
Most certainly.
I see Ben is still in jail. What's going to happen to him?
Inmate Zinn has been scheduled for re-examination. Provided his usual orderly behavior is reinstated, said appointment may be postponed.
Usual orderly behavior? Are you sure we're talking about the same Ben?
I am not aware of any other Bens. So yes, we are discussing the same individual.
I don't want to get in the middle of this, but is it okay if I pay him a visit down there?
That is permitted. However, please return to your assigned duties promptly.
Be seeing you.
I have a restful evening.
Okay, ich konnte ihn aber noch mehr
I don't
fragen.
think I have anything else to talk about. For
Okay.
now.
Was mit Lorraine?
Hey, Lorraine. Everything all right?
Indubitably so.
Wow, have you been hanging out with Ms. Dixon?
I have not. What makes you say that?
Never mind. Have you seen my mom?
Why should I answer a question we both already know the answer to?
Well, I know where she is, but, do you?
Of course I know where she is, but do you?
Of course, I know where she is, but do you?
Of course I know where she is, but do you?
Of course I do. Why do you keep asking me? It must be because you're trying to trick me into telling you because you don't know.
That is not possible. In that case, I would be unorderly and require re-examination. I have never faced re-examination.
You can still avoid it, Lorraine. Just tell me where my mother is.
The mayor is in the desert.
But what is she? I mean, that's right, Lorraine. Good answer. You got any fruit I can eat?
Betty, as our regulations clearly dictate, all food must be acquired and consumed within the confines of Mike's Diner.
You're kidding, right?
The trip to the dam must have been exhausting. If you require an additional ration, proceed to Mike's Diner.
Sure, I'm totally doing that.
Not. I have some fresh gossip from my out-of-town trip.
Gossip? We do not gossip. We share knowledge. Now, please, proceed with the exchange of information.
I found a girl near the lake.
We have no knowledge of residents at the lake.
Well, actually, there's 3 of them, so...
3 of them? Concerning... Thank you for bringing this to my attention. They will be scheduled for examination at sunrise.
You're welcome? Why do I have the feeling I owe Pam an apology?
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das denen erzählen sollte. Ich lasse es mal.
Actually, there will be time to gossip later. Careful, Lorraine! A flock of pigeons!
Careful? Why? A flock of avian creatures is no cause for concern.
Wow, Lorraine. I knew shock therapy worked, but I didn't think it worked this fast.
Ah, pigeons. Such noble and majestic creatures.
Nice talking to you, Lorraine.
Our exchange of information has successfully concluded.
Okay, irgendwas Neues?
Any alterations to the display would be highly unorderly.
To think someone would move the car from its established...
I'm pretty sure I love Twonkies as much as the next person, but that one...
Ich gehe mal auf den Schrottplatz. Hier irgendwas Neues?
Ew! For real?
Nightly greetings, Betty. What seems to be the pickle?
Hey there, bestie. Crazy night, but nothing I couldn't handle.
That is positive news which enlightens my heart.
What's up with your eyes?
My eyes are functioning normally, Betty.
But they are
Shiny!
And yours appear to have lost their spark. Please attend re-examination at your earliest convenience.
I'll keep that on my list of things
Not to do. Guess you fixed the dam! Wait until you see Mom's face when I tell her. She'll be so proud.
Agreed. She's always pleased when her orders are followed. You have served this community well. All of us can now resume our scheduled activities.
There's something odd about you, but I can't seem to put my finger on it.
I am behaving perfectly reasonably, Betty. In fact, I have an upsurge of joy when I recall your invaluable cooperation in fixing the generator.
See, here's the thing. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic right now.
Betty, I would never use sarcasm while conversing with you. That would be unorderly of me.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Ich erzähle denen mal
I think I'm good for
nichts.
now.
Ich traue denen gerade nicht, während die besessen sind von was auch immer.
Okay, I'm getting answers, but I think I should quit while I'm ahead.
Perhaps I could fill my time by making this vehicle work again.
Is it just me, or was that a very awkward conversation?
War's, aber nicht so schlimm wie Smalltalk. Was habe ich im Inventar? Nix habe ich.
I have received more reports of cryptic message sightings. Once, I even found my vehicle covered in them. At first, I suspected that drifter outsider, but he has not been sighted for months. Regardless, we are too fast and sharp for the incident to ever repeat itself. Wait, what is this in my notebook? If you're so fast and sharp, why didn't you catch us riding this, dummy? Those goddamn chipmunks got me again! Correction, my unorderly self. They got us again.
Something strange is going on.
Ja, und dem werden wir noch auf den Grund gehen. Und zwar in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin.